Hello everyone, we're here with our 1968 Lamborghini Miura. As you can see, it's finished in a spectacular Verde green with a blue leather interior. We'll go inside the car, obviously, and give you a closer look at the quality of the interior. We're just going to walk around the car to start with. This is a complete restoration, as we've noted in the write-up, as you've been able to review, done by marquee expert Bobolev from California. This car was restored between 2014 and 2016 to an extremely high quality concourse level car. As noted in the write-up, that the 2016 concourse, it won best interior for a Miura. As we go around the car, the paint is still in exemplary shape. There are a couple of areas where we have small items that have come from various drives with the car. There's a small chip right in the very front end of the nose. So we move around the car, the overall quality of the paint can be seen. It has the Campanola wheels, 15-inch alloys. We move on over here. You can see the quality of the panel fits. We'll be opening up the car in a little bit. You see the quality of the panel fits, very even throughout. Knockoff wheels, Michelin tires. You can see from almost any angle that you look at this car, it's spectacular. Designed by Bertrand. You can see the Bertrand emblem here. So after this car was originally shown as just a chassis and motor setup, Bertrand was contracted to create the body for this car, and it's truly a spectacular car over this mid-engine chassis. There's a couple of areas we'll point out here. There's some small stress cracks in the paint that would come from the use of the car, so that each of the corners of the tail has these small cracks in it. Otherwise, the paint is held up extremely well, and it's a beautiful example of the work that Bobolev can do, and you can check out their website for their other restorations. Walk around the back of the car. See the fabulous twin pipes coming out of the back, the Miura badge, the Lamborghini badge. As we mentioned, this was a concourse level restoration. Bills for the restoration are included in the gallery. The owner has maintained this car to a high standard since the restoration was completed. Has participated in things like the Pebble Beach drive, 2,500 mile drive, completed that with no problems at all. Since then, as the invoices show, the owner has also ensured that it's kept to a very high quality, including invoices to fix the clock and ensure that the clock operates to proper specifications, addition of cocoa mats into the car. We'll open it up now and give you a closer look inside. As you can see, the blue leather interior is spectacular. The owner has done some research and has been able to identify that the blue leather was spec'd for this car. It was originally spec'd as Bianca over blue. When the car showed up for restoration at Bobolev, when it was purchased by Bobolev, it was red over Serape in the brown. And it's actually recorded that way in one of the famous Miura books, but at the same time we've been able to find, or the owner's been able to find, records that indicate that it was done in blue, which was by the commercial director for Bertrand. In here there's a number of interesting little features. We have a sticker on the cigarette lighter which indicates that the tax for cigarette lighters was paid in Italy at the time of sale. In Italy at that time they weren't taxing cigarettes, they were taxing lighters. You can also see the export tag here hanging below, which indicates that this Miura was built for export. All of the toggle switches, all of the instruments work. There's a fantastic array of instruments here that you'll be able to see in the drive video. oil pressure, water temperature, etc., and the clock. Up top we have switches for lights, for fog lights, etc., all through this incredible panel here. Moving into the back, you can see one of the great examples of having the engine right behind you. We've got this fabulous V12 sitting right behind us. It's fantastic when you're listening to it when you drive. It's an incredible sight as well for anyone who looks into the car. I'm going to open up the car. I'm going to start with the front end. Inside, some things that we'd like to point out. This is a numbers matching car. You can see that it's car number 133 off the Miura line. Engine number is 1702. We'll show you where that's stamped, and you can see in the gallery photos where that is recorded as well. And it's chassis number 3357, which puts it in the first group of P400s that were made. Also chassis stamped up on the plate in red. You can see from the overall quality of the restoration, no stones were unturned in making this car brought back to perfection. We'll open up the back. You can see from the rear view of the engine, it's a fabulous V12. The engine number is recorded down in between the two banks, 1702. It might be hard to pick up in this light, but we do have a good photograph of it. You can see stickers for the different oil components, lubrications required for the engine. As I said, this car drives phenomenally. You'll be able to see from the driving videos that it performs as expected. It's an incredible example of the Miura and of that period of design where really this car set the stage for a lot of the supercars that we see today. We invite any questions that you have about this particular Miura. Don't hesitate to give us a call or hit the request button. We're happy to answer any question or provide additional details as the auction moves through its pace. We're looking forward to an exciting auction on this particular Miura, and we hope that we've been able to address anything that you might have wanted to see on this particular car. Thanks again, and happy bidding.